Hello everyone. Welcome to our hip health circuit. We're going to do the mobility first. So I want you on all fours. If you need to have something to double up your mat for your knees, if you need something else on your knees, let's grab it. Otherwise, let's go. Okay, so we're on all fours. We're going to start with 10 fire hydrants with the right leg. So we're just lifting that right leg 10 times. Everything we're mostly doing about 10 times. So and my 10 might be your 8 or your 12. That's totally fine. 5 more here. And I don't want you lifting your leg so high that you're like cranking your back. Let's just lift it to the side at a comfortable level. Here's 2 more for me on this side. Now we're going to switch legs. Here we go for 10 on the left. One might rise higher than the other. All good. But again, this is not a contest of how high can I get my leg to go up. We're looking for space in our hips. That is the end result we're looking for here totally. After we're done with this, you should feel like you could put in 6 or 7 hot air balloons in between your hips. Something like that, okay? Let's do 2 more on this side. Here's 1 and 2. Next one is the donkey kick. So I'm going to lift my foot towards the ceiling, sole of my foot. Again, just going for 10. And we don't need to come all the way down and come up. About halfway down, come up, and the up should not be painful, okay? So again, it doesn't have to be, rocket kind of kicks here. We'll call that 6, 5, 4 to go. 3, 2, and 1. Let's switch legs. Same thing for 10. And again, you may feel one side feels better than the other. All good. There's 5 to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Here comes Mason. Anytime I make a video. The next one is called like the gate, like a straight leg whip. And I think of it as a gate one. So what I want you to do is put your right leg out behind you straight, flexed, turn it towards the side, bring it out. Back, point those toes down. Point them forward. We're just doing 5 of these. Here's 3. Turn the foot. 4. Turn it back. And 5. Same thing on the other side. I need to give myself some space here. So out with a flex foot, turning it to the front and back. 5 of them. Here's 2, 3, 4. These are my least favorite, by the way. 5. All right, the groin rocker. I want you to get on your mat sideways. This foot stays flat, okay? Hands in front of you. I'm gonna rock forward and rock back, bringing my butt towards my heel. That foot that has behind you, it can either be flat or you can have it flexed, whichever one feels better. You should feel a nice stretch on your inner thigh. Here's 4, 5 to go. 5, keep that foot flat. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Same thing on the other side. So I'm going to kneel on my other foot, straighten my other leg so that flat edge is, my foot is totally flat, doing the same thing here. Here's 1, 2, 3. Once you kind of go through this 1 or 2 times, you'll remember how to do these, and you can just do them by looking at the sheet. Again, I really like this just for a warm-up. It's a little bit longer than maybe some warm-ups, but it's really not too long. 3 to go. Here's 3, 2, and 1. Nice. All right, Next up, we have a hip flexor stretch. So I do double down on my mat on this. You can kneel on your right foot, on your right knee, bring your left foot forward so that you're here at 90-90 about. And I want you to tuck those glutes under. That's really important. So a little pelvic tuck. And then we're just gonna shift forward on that left knee and come back. You should feel some stretching down the front, your right hip flexor, maybe your quad here. Here's 3, we're just doing 5 here. 4, and if you wanna stay here and stretch, if that feels good, absolutely do that. What we're gonna do here now is put our foot out at 45 degrees, okay? So my left foot is 45 degrees. Same thing, I'm gonna get more of my groin here, as well as that right hip flexor still in action. We're just doing 5. 3, 4, and 5. Same thing here. Foot goes to 90 degrees here. So my left leg is at 90 degrees. My right knee is still facing forward. What can you do here? I don't have a huge range of motion, but again, same rocking. It's harder to squeeze your glutes here in the 45 and 90 degree position, just so you know. So if you're like, oh, I've lost that, it's okay. Here's 4 and 5. Let's switch it around. Stand on the left knee, right foot comes forward. Tuck those glutes. Give us 5 rocks forward. Here's 3, 4, and 5. Nice. That right foot goes out to 45 degrees for 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and then out to 90 degrees. The awkward one. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Nice. We're going to be sitting on our booties now, coming into a 90-90 stretch, okay? So I want your left leg in front of you at 90 degrees, your right leg behind you at 90 degrees. If this is too much for you to sit like this, pull that heel and the knee closer together. And as you get better at it, you can slowly separate. What we're gonna do here, my left leg is forward. I'm taking my right hand and I'm pulling it across my left knee. Okay, so I feel a nice stretch all along the back of my right shoulder, down my right side, sit up, and I do a little twist. I use my hands to support my twists on my leg and on my booty. Here's 2, we're doing 6. I said we were doing 10 of most of everything, and then here I pull out the 5s and the 6s, right? Just to keep you on your toes. That's 4, 5, last one, and 6. Same thing here with the other leg forward, but let's just do a little windshield wiper here with your feet, with your legs, so that your hips are just kind of rotating in the sockets, or the femurs are rotating in the sockets. Your hips are the sockets. 1 and 2, and finish up on that other side so that your right leg is forward. And here we go, same thing. So left arm is gonna be reaching across here, and then I'm turning, doing that counter twist, looking for 6. Nice work. Here's 3, 4, 5, and 6. 2 more moves, and then you can pick and choose what you like, okay? All right, we're gonna get on our backs. I'm gonna be facing kind of away from you so you can see my legs better. On our backs, left leg is bent, left foot on the floor, right leg comes up. I've got my pelvic tuck on so that my lower back is really into the ground, and I'm just lowering my right leg and bringing it back up. Okay, so this is hip strength. This is hamstring, little stretch, quad work, a little bit of everything, okay? Here's 5. We're gonna do 10 of these. If you get better at them and your body allows, you can straighten that left leg. That brings up the hamstring quotient quite a bit. 3 more here. 2 and 1. Nice. Put that right foot down on the floor. Same thing with the left leg. Keep that lower back glued to the ground for 10. Here's 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 to go. We've got 1 move left. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Okay, last move, standing up, which is perfect because then if you're doing this, you can just go out for your run right after, right? All right, hip airplanes. You may have done these with me before. I want you to hold on to a wall, a table, a chair, something in front of you so that you have some balance help. We're going to stand on our left leg, extend our right leg behind us, okay? As best you can. And what I want you doing is opening up that hip like a book and then closing it like a gate. Meaning that we're not just coming back to straight, but I really want you bringing that back knee behind the other one. So we're doing 10 of these on each side. This is 3. Open, and really close. 5 to go. 4, 3, nice job. 2, last one. 1. Other leg. Standing on our right foot, left leg is as straight as it can be behind us. Open it up, close it up. So when I close it up, I bend my knee a little bit to get that other knee back behind me, okay? Looking for 10. 4, 5, 5 to go. 5, 4, 3, good job. 2, last one. Whew. All right, hip health, that is mobility. Hopefully you feel some space, little loosey-goosey in those hips now. Good job, and head over to the hip strength video if you're feeling ambitious. Okay, have a good one.